F1 Pack Crack Fever. We're back with a couple more buy a box treasure chest packs. So let's get cracking on these. Of course, these have lots of foils and that promo flip token, flip card, land, Exelon flip land, and every pack. And we know that that is in the front of the booster, so we'll open them from the back. And let's see how we do. I think these are the last two that I have, so let's see if we can get a search for Azcanta. Would be very nice. And these I paid about 20 bucks each, so that's our goal, to get to 20 or 40 for the two. And our first rare is going to be Disallow. Is that a Kaladesh or Aether Luck? I get the set symbol mixed up, but here's Disallow is our first rare. Regal Carousel. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Carousel? Caracol? It's Regal, whatever it is. It's a cat. Scavenger Grounds. Rare from Hour of Devastation. Here is Depala Pilot Exemplar. And I think this is going to be our first foil behind this. Yes, here's our first foil. Merchant Dockhand. Merchant's Dockhand. This is our first foil. Hashep Oasis. Hashep Oasis, foil uncommon. So we got a foil rare and a foil uncommon. And here's the first of the Rebecca Gay promo lands. So it's the promo Mountain and the Plains. So I think the Plains was the one I hadn't cracked yet. So now we've cracked one of each. So now we're going to flip it over and see what our promo land is. It is Vance's Blasting Cannons. Vance's Blasting Cannons, which flips into Spitfire Bastion. So there's our flip. Not a search for Azcanta, but all these flips with this cool map art I really like. And I don't think I've cracked a duplicate of these. I think all the ones I've cracked have been different. So that's interesting. Okay, so here's our first pack. With these lands, it's usually pretty easy to get back to the 20 bucks because these are good $3 or $4 each. So between these three, it usually makes up the bulk, and any of these kind of picks up the rear. But I'll put it about down below if I got it on the first pack. We'll move right on to our second one, and second on our last of the buy a box boosters. Can we get the search for Azcanta? Let's find out. That's what we're hoping for. Growing rights would be awesome too, just because I really want one of those. Alright, Priest of the Awakening Sun is our first rare of the last pack. Approach of the Second Sun. Approach of the Second Sun. This one actually has worth a couple dollars now. Starting to see some standard play, or it was anyways. Yeheni's Expertise. Yeheni's Expertise. Bristling Hydra. Bristling Hydra. When I'm filming this card is somewhat played, although if there's an energy ban here next week, this card's probably not going to be worth much. And our first foil is Dream Stealer. Dream Stealer is a decent looking foil. I find some of these Hour Devastation ones kind of got a muddy foiling process. So Dream Stealers are going to be our first foil, and it's a rare, so that's good. Unlicensed Disintegration, heavily played in Standard, at least it was for a time. I don't know if the foil is worth anything, though. And let's see, here's our first of the Rebecca Gay lands. And it's a Forest. Our second one, and is that off cut? Yeah, look at that weird centering. Then we're going to get another Plains. Alright, and we're going to flip it over and see what our very last of these flip lands are from these cracks. It's a Legion's Landing. That's a good one. Legion's Landing is a great card. Makes 1/1 white vampire creature tokens. There's not a lot of lands. Well, I guess it's not a land yet, but the only other land that I know that makes tokens, white tokens, is Kjordan Outpost. That's even the way you pronounce it. Legion's Landing, of course, flips into Adanto, the First Fort, which can also create a 1/1 white vampire with lifelink. There's not a lot of lands that create white tokens, so these ones are always going to be popular for EDH. So let's see how we did on the second pack, and overall these are our two promo cards with the awesome map art in the back. I'll put the totals down below. Did we hit 40? We hit 40 last two times. In fact, a little bit over on the last time. Let's see if I can move the light there. There we go. Okay, so this is how we did. We got our totals here down below. These cards are all going to be going out on Cardsphere. That's why I do these cracks, to fund my Cardsphere account and then build decks or whatever I'm going to build. So this is Efren with Pack Crack Fever. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure and like and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos if you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time, Pack Crack Fever.